You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. Let's join Monty Walker with the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldogs Spotlight.
This week's Lady Bulldogs Spotlight, brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage, is Ayla Jones. Ayla, when did you start school and how?
Kindergarten.
And do you remember who your teacher was?
I don't.
Do you have one memory about elementary school that may stand out? Do you remember anything about elementary?
Getting in trouble a lot.
Okay. When did you start playing volleyball?
I think about when I was 10.
So you got a new head coach, Terry Lambert. How has that change been?
Our team's doing a lot better, and he actually knows what he's talking about. So,
what's your hardest class so far at Howe High School?
Probably Earth Systems.
What is it about Earth Systems that's difficult?
I'm just not good at science.
Okay. You're honest. So do you have a favorite teacher?
Yeah, Mr. Tipton.
And why Mr. Tipton?
He's laid back and his class is fun.
We're talking to Ayla Jones on the Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight. We'll be right back.
Anchors with a Z Boat and RV Storage is located 1 mile off of U.S. Highway 75 in Howell, Texas. Anchors Boat and RV Storage is proud to bring personal, small-town customer service to the growing area of North Texas. With both open and covered parking available, locally owned and operated, members of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and the Texas Self-Storage Association. Anchors Boat and RV Storage has 20 amp power available and is manager occupied at 311 Old Highway 6 in Howell. Visit anchorsboatrvstorage.com or call 903-444-2500.
We're talking with Ayla Jones on the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldogs Senior Spotlight. How has this season gone so far for you?
It's gone good. It's a lot better than the past seasons I've been.
So I believe you've won more than you've lost, and I think that's probably a pretty good change for you ladies.
Yes, it is.
In your life, who is someone you look up to?
My mom.
And your mom is the nurse here, is that right?
Yes.
So what is it like getting to see your mom every day?
It's good.
Does she ever tell you what to do, or hey, you better get to class?
Sometimes.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 brothers.
And what's their names and how old are they?
Alex Jones and Austin Jones, and I believe they're 19 and 21.
All right. What's the goal for this season for the Lady Bulldogs?
Keep working hard, push to be better.
Life after Howe High School for Ayla Jones. What do you see? College? What do you see in your future?
I plan on going to college, and looking into being an ultrasound technician.
So you ultrasound and not a nurse for high school?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's been Ayla Jones for our Lady Bulldogs Spotlight, brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage.
Tonight's Lady Bulldog Spotlight has been brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. Let's join Monty Walker with the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldog Spotlight.
This week's Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight is Haley White. Now, Haley, when did you start school and how?
I started school in kindergarten.
And do you remember who your teacher was?
Miss Smith.
When did you start playing volleyball?
7th grade.
Do you remember anything about that 7th grade team?
Yes, it was a good experience.
You've got a new head coach in Terry Lambert. How's that change been?
Terry Lambert has been an amazing coach so far. He's the best one we've had.
What's your hardest class that you have right now?
My dual credit criminal justice class.
What makes the criminal justice class hard for you?
It's just a lot of note-taking, a lot of reading, and a lot overall.
Who's your favorite teacher?
Mr. Hunt.
What is it about Mr. Hunt?
He pushes us to be the best and do whatever we can to get good grades.
You're listening to the Lady Bulldog Spotlight with Haley White. We'll be right back.
Anchors with a Z Boat and RV Storage is located 1 mile off of U.S. Highway 75 in Howell, Texas. Anchors Boat and RV Storage is proud to bring personal, small-town customer service to the growing area of North Texas. With both open and covered parking available, locally owned and operated, members of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and the Texas Self-Storage Association. Anchors Boat and RV Storage has 20 amp power available and is manager occupied at 311 Old Highway 6 in Howell. Visit anchorsboatrvstorage.com or call 903-444-2500.
You're listening to the Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight with Haley White. How has the season gone so far for you?
The season has been really good so far.
And do you know your record, or do you know if you've won more than you've lost?
I'm not sure.
Okay. In your life, who's someone who you look up to?
My mom,
Why is that?
because she is a great role model and she teaches me a lot.
What other activities are you involved with at Howe High School?
I do a lot of sports, including track, powerlifting, cross country, and volleyball.
Any siblings?
I have two, Brian White, who's a senior, and Ethan White, who's in 8th grade.
What's the goal for this volleyball season?
To do my best and go out with a bang.
A life after high school? Criminal justice, maybe?
I actually want to try to go to college to be a marine biologist.
All right, that's pretty impressive. That is your Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight, Haley White.
Tonight's Lady Bulldog Spotlight has been brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. Let's join Monty Walker with the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldog Spotlight.
This week's Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight is Addison Donahoe. Now, did you start school here in Howe?
Yes, sir.
And what do you remember? Do you remember your first, your kindergarten teacher or anything about elementary school?
No, just that I took kindergarten twice. That's all I can say.
Okay. When did you start playing volleyball?
In 4th grade or 5th grade.
5th grade. Mm-hmm. New head coach and Coach Lambert. How has that change been?
It's made the whole team a lot better, and that there's a better system, and that's a lot easier to understand.
What's your hardest class that you have right now?
Chemistry.
What is it about chemistry?
Just remembering the notes and trying to specify the details.
Do you have a favorite teacher?
Miss Camp, the chemistry teacher.
So your favorite teacher is also the hardest class?
Yes.
All right, you're listening to the Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight with Addison Donahoe. This is brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. We'll be right back.
Anchors with a Z Boat and RV Storage is located 1 mile off of U.S. Highway 75 in Howell, Texas. Anchors Boat and RV Storage is proud to bring personal, small-town customer service to the growing area of North Texas. With both open and covered parking available, locally owned and operated, members of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and the Texas Self-Storage Association. Anchors Boat and RV Storage has 20 amp power available and is manager occupied at 311 Old Highway 6 in Howell. Visit anchorsboatrvstorage.com or call 903-444-2500.
You're listening to the Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight with Addison Donahoe. How has the season gone so far in volleyball?
It's gone pretty good. We're still picking up some things, but I think we're getting there to where we can eventually become our full potential.
Better than last year?
A lot better than last year.
In your life, who is someone you look up to?
I want to say my coaches and my parents, because they've become independent and just how they live life. I don't know how to say it.
What other activities are you involved with at Howe High School?
The Howe High School band, the Pride of Howe, cross country and track.
And what about, what do you play in band?
I play the clarinet.
And how is Miss Liz?
She's great. She's taught me a lot throughout the years, and I hope I don't have to miss her when I graduate.
So let's talk about track a little bit. What do you do in track?
The 1 mile and 2 mile.
Is that something you excel at? Is that something you're going to continue on with throughout your time? You're a sophomore, so you've got 3 years of track. So is that something you're going to continue to do?
Yes, I want to go to college for running, so I'm definitely going to try to excel a lot more at it.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger sibling, Aiden.
How old is Aiden?
He's 12.
Okay. What's the goal for this season as far as volleyball?
To make playoffs and to reach our 100% potential.
What does life after Howe High School look like for Addison Donahoe? I know you're just a sophomore, and maybe people don't think that far down the line, but have you thought about that?
Yes, I want to go. I'm going to go to whatever college promises me the best for sports medicine and run my running it.
All right, that's your Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight with Addison Donahoe.
Tonight's Lady Bulldog Spotlight has been brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. Let's join Monty Walker with the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldog Spotlight.
This week's Lady Bulldog Spotlight is Jaylee Yowell. Now, when did you start school and how?
In first grade.
Where were you for kindergarten?
Sherman.
So you got here pretty quickly. Do you remember your first grade teacher?
My first grade teacher was Miss Gardner. I loved her. She was very sweet. She was a great teacher.
When did you start playing volleyball?
In third grade, I think.
So you have a new head coach and Coach Lambert. How has that change been?
He's the best thing that how volleyball could have gotten. He is a great coach, and yeah.
What's the hardest class you have right now?
Right now, I'd have to say Ms. Pickett's, our English teacher. English hasn't always been my best class, but making it through.
So what about your favorite teacher right now?
My favorite teacher is Coach Fourkiller. She's a great teacher. She's fun to talk to. She really relates to students. So
we're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight. Jaylee Yowell. We'll be right back.
Anchors with a Z Boat and RV Storage is located 1 mile off of U.S. Highway 75 in Howell, Texas. Anchors Boat and RV Storage is proud to bring personal, small-town customer service to the growing area of North Texas. With both open and covered parking available, locally owned and operated, members of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and the Texas Self-Storage Association. Anchors Boat and RV Storage has 20 amp power available and is manager-occupied at 311 Old Highway 6 in Howell. Visit anchorsboatrvstorage.com or call 903-444-2500.
We're visiting with Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight, Jaylee Yowell. Now, you're a sophomore. How has the season gone so far?
it's been great. Definitely way better than we were last year, and we're making improvements every single day at practice, and I think it's going to be a very good season.
In your life, who's someone you look up to?
Definitely my aunt. She takes care of me. She's a great role model. She's very hardworking.
What other activities are you involved with at Howell High School?
I'm with the band. I ran track. I'm also a captain of varsity for cheer.
So you're a sophomore, and you're a captain of varsity for cheerleading. Is that common?
No, it was actually a rule for the longest time that sophomores weren't allowed to be captain, but they changed that rule, and I am captain.
Well, there you go. Maybe you made the rule. Siblings? Anybody?
Yes, I have one older sister. Her name's Jaden. She's 20 years old. She's a great role model.
What's the goal for this volleyball season?
I think our goal is just to play as hard as we can, win as many games as we can, hopefully make it to playoffs. Hal hasn't been to playoffs since, a while. So hopefully we can make it there.
I know you're only a sophomore, but have you thought about life after Howell High School and maybe where you want to go, what you want to do?
So I want to go to college, hopefully make the cheer squad for college. I want to study to be a radiologist and have a bunch of pets.
And have a bunch of pets. You want to be a captain at college on maybe you're a freshman there in college and a captain on the cheer squad?
Oh, of course.
All right, that's your Lady Bulldog Spotlight, Jaylee Yowell.
Tonight's Lady Bulldog Spotlight has been brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show. Let's join Monty Walker with the Anchors Boat and RV Storage Lady Bulldog Spotlight.
This week's Lady Bulldog Spotlight is Callista Armas. Did you start school in Howell?
Yes, I did. I've been here since kindergarten.
What do you remember about your kindergarten year?
I loved it. My kindergarten teacher was Miss Onstant. She was super nice, and we had a lot of fun.
When did you start playing volleyball?
I started playing in about second grade, and I just fell in love with it.
New head coach this year, and Coach Lambert. How has that change been?
I personally love him. I think he's a great coach, definitely what we needed and how. Somebody who's going to hold us accountable for our mistakes, and he's not afraid to pull people in or pull people out or put people in. And he's just a great coach all around.
Now, you're a freshman. What's your hardest class that you have right now?
My hardest class is definitely geometry. Math has never been my strong subject, so.
What about a favorite teacher? Do you have a favorite teacher?
My favorite teacher is my Spanish teacher, Miss Dobbs, because she's so sweet and she just makes my day every day that I walk in there. Her smile just lights up my room.
So as a freshman, how much different is high school classwork than middle school classwork?
It's a lot more, and they're more serious on due dates. Like in middle school, I was able to be late on a couple assignments, but now it's like you're late, it's like minus 10 points no matter what.
All right, we're visiting with Lady Bulldogs volleyball freshman Callista Armas. We'll be right back.
Anchors with a Z Boat and RV Storage is located 1 mile off of U.S. Highway 75 in Howell, Texas. Anchors Boat and RV Storage is proud to bring personal, small-town customer service to the growing area of North Texas. With both open and covered parking available, locally owned and operated, members of the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and the Texas Self-Storage Association. Anchors Boat and RV Storage has 20 amp power available and is manager occupied at 311 Old Highway 6 in Howell. Visit anchorsboatrvstorage.com or call 903-444-2500.
We're visiting with Lady Bulldog Spotlight Callista Armas. How has the season gone so far? And I think you've had an injury. Talk about that.
The season has gone great, but the district opener is when I had gotten hurt, so I've missed all of our district games, but preseason was awesome. Basically, I was serving and I just fell on a ball because I jump serve, and I came down and I have a partial ligament tear. But I'm 3 weeks in. It takes 3 to 6 weeks to get better, and hopefully I'll be back soon.
Who's someone you look up to in your life?
For sure, my mom. She makes me want to be like the best person ever, and she's awesome. She's amazing.
What other activities are you involved with at Howell High School?
I'm in student council, and I also am in NJHS, which is National Junior Honor Society.
Any siblings?
I have one little brother. His name's Thomas, and he's 7 years old.
What about the goal for this season, volleyball-wise? What do you see for this team?
I can see us going very far. We didn't start off the best in district this year. We're 1-5 right now. But our upcoming years, I can see us making playoffs almost every year.
I know you're only a freshman, but have you thought about life after Howell High School?
I definitely want to move and go to college for sure. I want to pursue something in the medical field, and I just want to go from there.
You know, a lot of people say they want to move, they want to get out of Howell, Texas, but they always find themselves back here.
Yeah, a lot of my friends' parents have stayed here and been here for 40 years. I'm like, you really stayed. If that was me, I probably wouldn't have, but I never know.
You never know. That's your Lady Bulldogs Volleyball Spotlight with Callista Armas.
Tonight's Lady Bulldog Spotlight has been brought to you by Anchors Boat and RV Storage. You're listening to the Baker Air Conditioning and Heating Halftime Show.